With the release in almost immediate order for more episodes of Netflix Castlevania series this past week, we here at the Twist My Arm podcast got to thinking, what are some other games that might make a great series in the artist-friendly realm of Netflix? Using Castlevania as a starting point, we tried to pick games that would offer good opportunities for both storytelling and crazy visuals. Here's the Twist My Arm podcast list of 7 video game shows we need on Netflix, in no particular order. Number 7. Destiny. Anyone who played the vanilla release of Destiny can agree that the game set up some pretty serious story threads, only to see those threads cut woefully short by a campaign that insisted upon being nothing more than a tutorial for the endgame. We bravely soldiered on for 3 years and several DLCs, hoping that eventually Bungie might see fit to tell us some manner of story about the people in this beautiful universe that they had so painstakingly crafted. Alas, the former heads of Halo felt it would be enough to just supplement the gameplay with a companion app that featured hundreds of pages of text detailing the history and lore of the game world. We here at TMA love Destiny, and we have the hours logged to prove it, but forcing players to expend extra effort in real life to learn the basic plot elements of a game they've spent a lot of time and money on is a bit much to ask. This is where Netflix steps in. Just take all the lore from the first game and turn it into a CG animated series, or even an anime with each topic being handled by different animators, a la the Animatrix. The story and characters are all in place, just begging to be brought to life on screen. Another problem the first Destiny had was the time between content drops, and what better way to fill some of that time than to sit down and binge a couple of episodes of Shax and the Red Jacks. We'd watch the hell out of a space western starring Cade Six and Ikora Ray. Firefly mini reunion, anyone? Iron Lords? Shin Malphur? First Contact with the Traveler? The list of possibilities is actually a little bit staggering here. Number 6. Max Payne. The Max Payne series is so dripping with style already that it's practically begging for a small screen adaptation. Set in the world of a former detective turned gun for hire, this is one more gaming universe we'd love to see branch out. The 2008 Mark Wahlberg adaptation may have killed any appetite for a live-action version, but with the success of Castlevania as an animated series, Netflix seems like the perfect place for this cult classic to finally reach a wider audience. The moral ambiguity of the lives of mercenaries seems like it would offer a lot of options for showrunners to draw from. Number 5. Bayonetta. Legend has it that Bayonetta creators Hideki Kamiya and Shimazaki spent over a year just designing the look of this much-beloved action title from Platinum Games, and it shows. Bayonetta is without a doubt one of the sexiest titles in all of gaming, both in terms of characters and overall style, and we think that she's the perfect candidate for one of her own Netflix series. This one would have to be done as an anime or CGI for obvious reasons, and based on the main character alone, this could be the most successful suggestion that we have on this list. The insanely intricate designs of the enemies and pure chaos of the environments in the game seem like they would really translate well into a series. The enemies are all distinct enough to provide separate characters if necessary, and the whacked-out angels and demons plotline doesn't even seem that whacked out when compared to some other popular anime series. Number 4. The Legend of Zelda. Well, excuse us for saying so, but Link deserves his own show. There's never been a legitimate attempt at taking Zelda outside of the world of gaming. And with the success of Breath of the Wild and a stronger fanbase than ever before, now seems like the time to bring the world of Hyrule to Netflix. Maybe give us seasons that each depict one game in the series with differing animation styles to match. With Nintendo's recent announcement that they are looking into creating these types of media products, this actually feels more possible now than it has at perhaps any point in the past. Number 3. Sonic the Hedgehog. Believe it or not, there was a time when we had 2 Sonic cartoons on TV in the same year. Sure, one of them was horrible and should probably be burned, locked in a vault, and buried in the center of the earth, but the second attempt at bringing Sonic to television was hugely successful, until its abrupt cancellation at the end of Season 2. With so many questions left unanswered and Sonic Boom showing itself to be dead on arrival, the time for classic Sonic on Netflix is fast approaching. Let's get some modern covers of those classic stage soundtracks, and throw in some nice crisp high-speed visuals with a nice dose of fan service, and we think this could really work. Number 2. Megaman. How could you not make Megaman into a TV show? With the ever-expanding cast of characters, there's easily enough here in terms of both heroes and enemies for a solid Netflix adaptation. Whether it's the classic Mega Man crew or the slightly more angsty Mega Man X, this is one show that has the power-ups to take on the small screen. Let's see Zero swing that beam sword around in full fluid motion, showing up just in time to make X look like a weakling. Have whoever voiced Master Roshi on Dragon Ball Z voice Professor Light for maximum emotional impact. Each season could be one set of bosses, and it could tie in nicely with some high-quality Mega Man merchandise. Yeah, we know we're dreaming, but this whole list is dreams, right? Number 1. Nier Automata. We here at the Twist My Arm podcast have a well-documented affinity for Yoko Taro's bleakly beautiful android future, and it's not going away anytime soon. Being one of the rare properties whose narrative covers several thousands of years, there's plenty of source material to draw from. Personally, we feel the story of 2B and 9S has been told to perfection already, but what about A2's past? What about the other 12 machine wars that took place before we played the game? Show us how the Machine King came to rule, how algorithms gave way to emotion and thought. Show us what Emel's been up to for the past 9,000 years. The different gameplay aspects of the game lend themselves really well to different storytelling and animation styles. The flying mech-based bullet hell sequences are just begging to be animated in the style of a Gundam or Van Dread, and Netflix already has experience in this genre with the Knights of Sidonia. The chaotic split-second android swordplay would look great with CGI-enhanced traditional animation, something akin to the fast-paced combat sequences from Attack on Titan. Intercut some slow-motion wide shots to emulate the side-scrolling and dodge timing mechanics of the game, and you've got a recipe for a seriously good-looking show. So, that's our list. Let us know in the comments which games we're idiots for not including, or let us know which of these shows you'd want to see the most. Either way, we'd love to hear from you. It's been too long.